Local rapper's music video for the deaths of two 13-year-olds.
And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based.
The Atlanta rap scene has been rocked by a series of dramatic events involving high-profile artists, legal troubles, and allegations of snitching, with Lil Baby at the center of the storm. Reports have surfaced connecting the rapper to a tragic incident that resulted in the deaths of two young children, as well as a looming RICO case that threatens to derail his career. These developments have sparked heated discussions within the music industry and among fans, with accusations of betrayal and questions about loyalty dominating the conversation. According to the Atlanta Police Department, Lil Baby's decision to film a music video in a rival gang's territory last may set off a chain of events that led to the deaths of 2-year-olds Jacody Davis and Lemon Freeman. Authorities claim that Lil Baby's presence in the area, which was considered a provocative act, incited a violent response from rival gang members. A woman in the neighborhood reportedly noticed Lil Baby filming and posted his location on social media, excitedly announcing his presence and urging others to come to the scene. This post allegedly alerted his rivals, who arrived and committed the crime that resulted in the tragic loss of the two children. The police have publicly blamed Lil Baby for these deaths, asserting that his cowardly actions in choosing to film in a hostile area directly contributed to the violence. They have vowed to work relentlessly to hold him and his associates accountable, announcing 7 arrests in connection with the incident. The officer's statement painted a grim picture, describing how 13-year-old Lemon Freeman had only 27 minutes of peace before gang violence, orchestrated by adults, claimed his life. The Atlanta Police Department's narrative frames Lil Baby's decision to shoot the music video as a reckless and irresponsible act, accusing him of knowingly entering a rival stronghold. This incident has fueled public outrage, with some fans and commentators arguing that Lil Baby's career may be irreparably damaged if he faces legal consequences. One fan remarked that if Lil Baby is indicted on RICO charges, his music career, already perceived as struggling, could be completely over. The controversy has also drawn attention to the broader issue of gang affiliations in the Atlanta rap scene, with authorities emphasizing the devastating impact of such conflicts on innocent lives. Adding to Lil Baby's troubles is the specter of a RICO case that has been looming over his 4PF 4 Pockets Full collective. Reports from a well-respected Atlanta journalist, George Cheedy, suggest that the Georgia Public Defender's Office, specifically its unit specializing in gang-related cases, is actively preparing for a racketeering indictment targeting 4PF and another group referred to as OMF. While the exact nature of OMF remains unclear, Cheedy's track record of accurately predicting the YSL Young Stoner Life RICO indictment lends credibility to his claims. The journalist's reports indicate that the authorities are building a case against Lil Baby, whose real name is Dominique Jones, and his associates, potentially implicating him in serious criminal activity. The RICO allegations have been further amplified by DJ Academics, a prominent media personality who has been closely following the developments. Academics has claimed that the federal authorities are pursuing 4PF, with Lil Baby as a primary target. He referenced wiretapped calls in which an unidentified individual, referred to as UNK, allegedly discussed Lil Baby placing tickets or bounties on certain individuals, implying a desire to have them harmed. This testimony, presented by an investigator named Marissa Viviero, has become a focal point of the case. Viviero, described as an undercover officer, reportedly obtained significant evidence against Lil Baby, including statements suggesting he was involved in orchestrating violence. Young Thug, a close associate of Lil Baby, reacted strongly to Viviero's involvement, publicly calling her the biggest liar in the D's office and sharing her image on social media, an action that has raised concerns about potential intimidation. Young Thug's response has drawn scrutiny, particularly because he is currently on probation following his own high-profile RICO case with YSL. His decision to post about Viviero has led to speculation that he may be attempting to send a message or rally support against her testimony. However, this move has backfired, with authorities considering a motion to revoke his probation, citing the possibility that his actions could be interpreted as a threat. The situation has further complicated the narrative surrounding Lil Baby, as Young Thug's public comments and leaked jail calls have painted a picture of disloyalty and internal conflict within Atlanta's rap community. In one of the leaked jail calls, Young Thug can be heard discussing Lil Baby's association with an individual he refers to as a rat, expressing frustration that Lil Baby would work with someone perceived as disloyal. The call, which went viral, has fueled speculation that Young Thug may have inadvertently implicated Lil Baby in criminal activity. Some fans and commentators believe that Young Thug's willingness to speak openly in these calls could have provided authorities with additional evidence to use against Lil Baby. The leaked audio has also sparked a broader debate about the concept of snitching in the rap world, with opinions divided based on personal loyalties and biases. Academics noted that fans often excuse snitching when it involves artists they admire, while condemning those they dislike, highlighting the subjective nature of the term in hip-hop culture. The fallout from these events has led to strained relationships among Atlanta's top rappers. Young Thug's comments about Lil Baby and others, including Gunna, have created tension within their circle. Gunna, who was also implicated in the YSL RICO case, took a plea deal that some believe may have involved providing information about 4PF or Lil Baby. This has led to accusations that Gunna's actions contributed to the increased scrutiny on Lil Baby, further fracturing their once close relationship. Young Thug's sister has defended her brother, arguing that he is being unfairly labeled a snitch because he is unable to return to Atlanta due to his probation conditions. She claims that his rivals are exploiting his absence to tarnish his reputation. Meanwhile, Lil Baby has made significant moves that some interpret as an attempt to distance himself from the legal troubles. Reports indicate that he ended his record label, Wolfpack Global Music, to avoid it being labeled as a front for gang activity. In a conversation captured on body cam footage, Lil Baby explained that he dissolved the label after realizing he could be held accountable for the actions of others associated with it. He stated that he was unaware of the legal risks initially but decided to switch things up to avoid further complications. However, this decision has been viewed by some as an admission of guilt, as it suggests he was aware of the authorities' efforts to tie his label to criminal activity. Lil Baby's legal woes have not been limited to the RICO allegations. He was recently arrested for carrying a concealed firearm without a permit, an incident that resulted in a $5,000 bail. During the arrest, Lil Baby protested, claiming his celebrity status and financial contributions to security should exempt him from such charges. In another incident, he was pulled over for illegal window tints, with the officer dismissing his claims of needing privacy as a celebrity. The body cam footage from this encounter was reportedly corrupted, raising questions about the circumstances of the stop. These arrests, though relatively minor, have been interpreted by some as warning signs of a larger investigation targeting Lil Baby, possibly orchestrated by Atlanta District Attorney Fani Willis. Willis, who previously led the YSL RICO case, is believed to be focusing on Lil Baby and 4PF as part of a broader crackdown on Atlanta's rap scene. Academics has suggested that Willis had initially targeted multiple groups, including YSL and YFN, but shifted her focus to 4PF after failing to secure convictions against Young Thug and Gunna. This has led to speculation that Lil Baby's recent legal troubles are part of a coordinated effort to pressure him into cooperating or to build a stronger case against him. The narrative of Willis targeting Atlanta rappers has gained traction, with some fans believing she is determined to dismantle the city's hip-hop culture. The controversy surrounding Young Thug's leaked jail calls has further complicated the situation. In one call, he can be heard discussing the 2015 shooting of Lil Wayne's tour bus, allegedly implicating Pee Wee Roscoe in the incident. This has drawn criticism from other rappers and commentators, including 6ix9ine, who accused Young Thug of violating the street code by speaking to authorities. YSL Mondo, another figure in the Atlanta rap scene, expressed frustration with Young Thug's actions, arguing that he should have remained silent after beating his own RICO case. Mondo's comments reflect a broader sentiment that Young Thug's willingness to talk has damaged his credibility and potentially endangered others. YSL Woody, another associate of Young Thug, has also spoken out, warning rappers like Lil Baby and 21 Savage to distance themselves from Thug to avoid being dragged into his legal troubles. Woody claimed that Young Thug manipulated him in the past and failed to provide legal support during his own interrogations. He emphasized the importance of having a lawyer present during questioning and expressed regret for his own involvement in the YSL case, acknowledging that he was unaware of the consequences at the time. Woody's warnings were heeded by 21 Savage, who promptly unfollowed Young Thug on social media, signaling a rift in their relationship.